Hello friends, I am Mayur Gadvi and welcome to Mayur's Info channel. Now this video is about MCQ questions and answers regarding 12th Science English Medium Computer subject. This is about chapter number 2, that is CSS and JavaScript. This chapter will help you to prepare yourself at the board examination point of view. So let's start this chapter. We will solve 1 to 50 MCQs here. Okay.
Well, the first question is, which of the following allows specifying styles for the visual elements of the website? Well, the options are cascading style sheets, web page, form, animation. Well, the correct answer is cascading style sheet. Second question, which of the following is known as special symbol in the syntax of CSS? Well, the options are rules, selector, declaration and input. Well, the correct answer is rules. The third question, which of the following are two main parts of CSS rule? Well, the options are selector and declaration, select and declaration, selector and declare, and the fourth is selection and declaration. Well, the correct answer is selector and declaration. Next, which of the following is an HTML element on which style can be applied? Well, the options are declaration, selector, select or declare. Well, the correct answer is selector. Which of the following is the syntax of CSS? The options are select inside curly bracket property colon value, B selector inside curly bracket value colon property, C selector inside curly bracket property colon value, and D selection inside property colon value. Well, the correct answer is C selector inside curly bracket property colon value. Which of the following has developed JavaScript? Which company has developed JavaScript? Well, the options are Yahoo, Google, Wikipedia and Netscape. The correct answer is Netscape. Next question, which of the following is a scripting language that allows adding programming to web pages? So which is scripting language among this? ActionScript, JavaScript, HTML or CSS? Well, the answer is B, JavaScript. JavaScript is known as scripting language. Which of the following is a scripting language that is simple, lightweight programming language that does not contain advanced programming functionalities? Well, the options are JavaScript, HTML, C or Java. Well, the scripting language is JavaScript. Next, which of the following tag is used to insert JavaScript code into an HTML page? The answers are script, B script, option C script /script, and option D /script. Well, the correct answer is B, script and /script. Next, which of the following symbol signifies the start and end of JavaScript block? JavaScript block means function. So actually this is the question regarding function code. The options are semicolon, square bracket, curly bracket or round bracket. Well, the function code that we can write, that is inside curly brackets. So answer C is true. You can click on any other option, it will show you that the answer is wrong. Which of the following statement is used to return a value in function? Well, the options are return, function, select or send. Well, there is a keyword known as return that is used to return some value in a function. So the correct answer is A, return. Next, which of the following is a reusable block of code that performs a particular task? Reusable block of code. Well, the options are array, code, program or function. Well, the correct answer is function. Next, which of the following is generated by the browser due to interaction between the user and the web page? So when a web page is opened, when user clicks on a particular option or just moves the mouse pointer, what happens actually at that time? So that is known as function, response, event or value. Well, the correct answer is event. Next, which of the following is not an event? So among all these four options, which is not event? Event of JavaScript. Abort, mouse over, set or load. Well, C option, set is not an event. Next, which of the following is a container for storing data? So if you want to store a piece of data, where you can store? Options are variable, integer, event or event handler. Well, the correct answer is variable. Which of the following stands for BOM? The options are browser of model, B, browser object model, C, browser object modeling or D, browse object model. Well, the correct answer is B, browser object model. Next question, which of the following is the top level object in the browser object model? Well, the options are window, document, page or location. This is about the browser. So in a program, the window is the main top level object. So the answer is window. Next, which of the following stands for NaN? Options are A, not a numeric, B, not a number, C, not a noun or D, not a numeric. Well, the correct answer is B, not a number. Next, CSS helps you to specify which of the following for the visual elements of the website. The options are style, size, face or template. The correct answer is style. Which of the following helps us to keep the information content of a document separate from the details of how to display it? Where the options are form, CSS, frame and JavaScript. Well, the answer is CSS. Which of the following specifies the appearance of a web page? Well, the options are template, wizard, style or object. The correct answer is style. Which of the following is an advantage to keep the style separate from the content? The options are A, use the same content with different styles for different purposes. Option B, avoid duplication in coding. Option C, easy maintenance of code. And option D, all of these. Well, the correct answer is all of these. All the options are correct. Next, which tag is used to create paragraph in HTML? So if in HTML, if you want to create a paragraph, if you want to write a paragraph, then which tag you can use? The options are B tag, pre tag, P tag, or para tag. Well, the correct answer is C, P tag. Which tag is used to format text as bold letters? So if you want to write something in bold letters, then which tag is used? The options are B tag, bold tag, BR tag, or BD tag. Well, the correct answer is A, B tag. Next, which of the following is used to set all element types to appear in a style as per our choice? The options are Java, CSS, JavaScript, or C language. Well, the correct answer is CSS style sheet. The next question, which of the following is used to describe the information content of the document and not the style? Well, the options are HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Java. Just information and not the style, that is HTML. The next question, which of the following describes the style of the elements in the document and not its contents? So describe the style. Options are HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Java. Well, for style, the answer is CSS. Next question, using CSS, what can be controlled in our website? The options are A, font, font types, and element colors. B, pad spaces. C, margins and elements positions. And D, all of this. Well, the answer is D, all of this. Syntax of which of the following consists of special symbols known as rules? Well, the options are HTML, Java, JavaScript, CSS. In CSS, we can create a rule. So answer is D, CSS. How many parts are there in CSS rule? How many parts of CSS rule has? Options are 2, 3, 4, or 5. Well, there are 2 different parts in CSS rule. The answer is 2. Which of the following is HTML element on which we want to apply the style? So that is declarations, selector, variable, or function. Well, the answer is B, selector. Which of the following section consists of a property associated with the HTML element used in selector and its corresponding value? Well, this is about property and its value. The options are declaration, selector, variable, and function. Well, property and value, it means declaration portion. So answer is A, declaration. Next question, what is H1 in H1 color colon red? Well, this is CSS code. Options are selector, property, value, and declaration. Well, H1 is known as selector here. So the answer is A, selector. Next, what is color in H1 color colon red? Options are same, selector, property, value, and declaration. Well, color is known as property. So the answer is B, property. What is red in H1 color colon red? Well, red is known as its value actually. Let's see the options. Selector, property, value, and declaration. The answer is C, value. What is color colon red in H1 color colon red? Well, this is written inside curly bracket. So the options are selector, property, value and declaration. So whatever we write inside curly brackets, that is declaration. So the answer is D, declaration. What is to be selected to make sure that composer uses CSS by default? Well, the options are edit preferences, file preferences, edit CSS or edit style. So just we have to make it on, and actually by default it is on, but just we can check it from edit preferences option. So the answer is A, edit preferences. Next, which dialog box will open by selecting edit preferences edit preferences option? Well, the options are style, CSS, options and preferences. Well, the answer is options. Which category is selected from option dialog box after clicking edit preferences to make sure that the composer uses CSS by default? Well, the options are advanced, general, fonts and application. Well, the answer is B, general option we have to select. Next question, which of the following toolbar contains cascade button in composer? Where the cascade button is situated? Well, the options are format toolbar 1, format toolbar 2, composition toolbar and edit mode toolbar. Well, the correct answer is C, composition toolbar. Cascade button is situated in composition toolbar. Next, which dialog box is opened if the file is not saved after clicking cascade button in composer? So when you are using cascade style sheet, you must save your file, but if file is not saved, then first of all it will ask you to save your file. Well, the options are save, page title, save as and CSS. Well, while saving file, before saving it will ask you to give page title. So the correct answer is B, page title. Next question, which dialog box opens in composer after saving a file by clicking cascade button? So now this is when we have saved our file and now we are clicking on cascade button. So the options are CSS, style sheet, style set or CSS style sheet. Well, the answer is D, CSS style sheet. Next question, what is to be selected from the following to create the style rule for an element from CSS style sheets dialog box? Well, the options are drop down menu, radio button, checkbox and text area. Well, the correct answer is drop down menu. Which option is selected from general category after clicking edit preferences to make sure that composer uses CSS by default? Well, the options are use CSS style instead of HTML elements and attributes, use cascading style sheet, don't use HTML element, or use CSS style. Well, the correct answer is A, use CSS style instead of HTML elements and attributes. Next, which dialog box shows option use CSS styles instead of HTML elements and attributes? Well, the options are general, options, preferences or style. Well, the correct option is options. Next, which button is to be clicked after selecting an element to create a style from CSS style sheets? Which button is to be clicked? So the options are style rule, create or create style rule. Well, the answer is create style rule. Which dialog box will appear by selecting H1 element from the drop down menu? Well, the options are general, text, background borders, box, lists, oral, or all of these. Well, all these options are about formatting. So the answer is D, all of this. Which titled dialog box of CSS style sheets appear for each element for which we add a style rule? Well, the options are internal style sheet, selector, or style set. Well, the answer is A, internal style sheet. Next, to give a specific style to the element of all the tabs may not be applicable to the selector for which the style rule is created. Clarify this statement. The options are: this statement is true, B, this is false, C, it depends on composer version, and D, it depends on kernel. Well, the answer is the statement is true. To give a specific style to the element, all the tabs may not be applicable to this selector for which the style rule is created. So all the tabs are not applicable for each and every selector.